Alright, I'm going to go over all the theme options, and you can reach the theme options via right here, go into theme options, or by going to your dashboard and going under appearance and theme options. And we have a bunch of tabs up here, and everything's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go over everything pretty quickly. So under basic, this phone number and email is pretty easy. It matches up here. And then copyright is our footer, and we have a couple other options like moving the sidebar to the right and getting rid of some sidebars if you want. So next thing is real estate, and this one's the one you'll probably want to dig into the most. And there's a bunch of different text that you can edit. It's mostly text, and then if you want to remove the map or change the zoom on the map. So for instance, when I'm viewing the map, on the search results, it's zoomed in on 12. So if you want to zoom in a little bit further, you can crank that up to like 15, 16, something like that. And then if you want to just completely remove it, sometimes if you have like big geographic areas, it's easier just to remove the setting. And the map plugin's smart, and it'll actually do its best to kind of group around, but it tends to zoom out a little too much. But it's just something there if you want. And then you can choose a map icon as well. We have a link here if you want to see. There's a bunch of different icons for maps, and it's super easy. You would just upload the icon, and then a whole bunch of keywords. We didn't do every keyword because it was a little overkill, but we also have a translation file if you want to edit that for all the other words that aren't included in here, but it gives you a good idea. So I know a lot of countries use different currency, for instance, or instead of square footage and things like that. I made sure to include those as some of these words that you can just swap out really quickly. So that's the real estate. Then blog, I went over this already. The blog tutorial widgets. We have two sets of widgets. The first set is one that goes up here, and then the next set, I don't have it on this preview, but it's in the live preview. So the next set is the set that goes right here under social networks, and so you basically just type in the link. So you would just type in facebook.com/your username, and then twitter.com/progressions for me, and then click save options at the bottom. Appearance is one you also spend a lot of time in, and it's a logo. So the logo, you just click upload your file and click use, and by default it will 50% size your logo so that it looks good on Retina devices. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, don't worry about it. It just means that it will look good on no matter what device you're looking at. Basically, Apple has high resolution devices, and sometimes the logos look not good. So we fixed that by 50%ing the logo size. You can disable that right here if you don't want to. Basically what that means is the logo you upload will be the logo size that shows up. So for instance, if I disable it right now and show you, it will be a giant logo because it will be 200%. So hope that made sense for you. You can just play around with those settings and you'll see how to get your logo to display properly. You do need to put in your logo width by pixels, and that is the resized width that you want to display. And this is just because IE8 or IE7 actually has problems with resizing logos. Favorite icon if you want, and then a couple options for fonts. Oh, this one's actually pretty important. Adjusting your navigation padding. This just means that if you upload a logo that's taller or shorter, it will change the height. See when I hover of this top bar, and the navigation might not be center aligned, and you can just manually adjust it. So if I put something really small, for instance, we can make it go much taller or further. It's just adjusting. Then tools, we have some basic SEO and 404 messages and custom CSS, and then sliders are slider properties.